Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday. Welcome back. It's your girl Tawana, and hello dreamers. It's Friday, September the 2nd. It is now 9 o'clock in the morning. Wow, this has been a busy week. A real busy week. I know I'm always driving. Tell my daughter the same thing. Every time I talk to her, FaceTime her, which is every day, that she's always driving. Every time I talk to her, she in the car. So every time y'all talk to me, it's like, majority of the time I'm in the car. First and foremost, I'm going to say giving honor to God. It's the head of my life. Thank Him for another day. Thank Him for life. Thank Him for strength. Thank Him for closing me in my right mind. Yes, I feel good on this morning. I get my grandson this weekend. Ooh, I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I got to get him. He a 3-year-old ball of joy. He's a ball of joy. I decided I was gonna cut my hair. I was gonna do a little thing on a little clip on cutting my hair, but I think I'm gonna go and let it grow since I already cut the perm out and my curls is popping. My curls is really popping. That's my natural hair. I think I'm gonna take y'all on this journey with my hair with you guys. I do want to, I'm going to see how long I'm going to let it get. I did say I wasn't going to chop it until January, but if it get a little bit longer than what I wanted to, what I'm expecting it to be, because my hair grows so long, that I am going to continue to let it grow. My concern today is the homicides and the killings in Indianapolis. It has gotten so bad. I was talking to my niece yesterday. She was on her way home from work, and right there in the middle of the street of her block, it was a man. He was dead. She was so devastated. We was on the phone and she pulled up, and she was just crying. She was like, "Auntie, I don't know what to do." She said, but I do hear the ambulance and stuff. I do hear the police sirens. And I just told her, I said, well, she said, I can't just drive there. I got to park on the corner and then walk down to the house. When nobody out on the block. So she was really devastated about it. And she said it looked like he'd been shot. But when she got worse from the police, she did finally walk home. When she got to the house and she spoke to the policeman, he had been shot and ran over. So, I mean, it kind of like devastated her for a minute and like traumatized her. This was just day before yesterday. Today is Friday, so it was Wednesday. So Thursday she came by the house. She was like kind of skeptical of going home because she really didn't want to see that again. You know, it's just a mental image. So she really didn't want to keep seeing it. She hadn't been able to sleep. So I just told her, you know what, girl, just pray about it. You know, if I'm not looking at you guys, I'm trying to watch this traffic. For her to just go and pray about it, I said, because I know I haven't seen a man on the streets. I haven't seen a dead person on the street, a corpse on the street. But this was right there in her block. Somebody got killed on her block. The block she lives on, he was laying in the middle of the street. And she didn't see anybody. So, you know, that's just a mental image. That's a rough mental image, especially that's like kind of, it like traumatizes a person. It traumatizes a person, and I can understand why, just to see something like that. You know, I understand that, you know, the traumatization from it. So, yeah, but with that being said, you know, I had to really just sit down know, and just do a silent prayer for her. Yes, it has really just did something to her. Ooh, better. Other than that, you know, it's like, and then when I was looking at the news, it's just like every day they just put this guy into jail for killing a baby. He beat her with some kind of board. Baby wasn't no more than 9 months, so beat her with some kind of board. And that was on the news today. So, but let me get this off my chest too while I'm talking, because my mind is all over the place right now. My mind stay all over the place. I'm always running, so my mind is running. The guy that did I remember I was telling y'all about the funeral I went to, my nephew's funeral. He was a next door neighbor. He grew up with my kids, so he always called me auntie. So my nephew's funeral, the guy that went in there and did all the shoot-ups, did the shooting in the funeral. Do y'all not know the judge let him walk? He had a $200,000 bond, which brought it down to $20,000 in order for him to walk. But the judge lowered his bond, and then they let him out on surety. Where they do that at? And that was the first murder that he done either. You know, because I had to go on there and read up on his rap sheet. You know, he had a long rap sheet. His rap sheet was probably longer than my body, and I stand 5'7". But she let him walk. And I really couldn't get over that. You know, that just really just hurt my heart. You know, you did that intentionally. That was meditated. You know, that baby got hurt. But the baby is doing fine. Yes, she's going to have mental problems. Yes, she's going to have all kind of problems. She was only 4 and got shot in the head. She's going to have all kind of problems. They're seeking professional help for her now. She finally just got out the hospital, so they are seeking professional help because she's going to have a whole lot of problems. But I just couldn't understand why the judge let that dude walk. He is out on the streets. Can you dig that? He is definitely out on the streets. And you got other people that's locked up. And you let him walk. What about the people that haven't done as much as he had done? And they're still hanging in on there. They're still hanging in jail. You know what I'm saying? You know, make it make sense. What kind of justice system do we have? You know, our justice system, it fails us, and then we wonder why we fail us. We don't have no support. We really don't have no back. You know, that's craziness. That's just pure goodness craziness. You know, we can't even rely on the justice system. We can't rely on the law system because the police, you know, they just as crooked as the system, you know. What's going to happen to them? What, they get fired? They get suspended? They get fired? They get suspended? You know, come on with the jokes. Let's be real about the situation. This is life, man. This is real life. This is real life. But who knows, though? And the only thing I can say, you know, which will keep us insane, which will keep us sane and not insane, is we just got to keep God in our, you know, we just got to keep God in our life. Keep on praying, you know, and asking for a change, because nothing is going to change without God. You know, they took God out of everything. They took him out the schools. I remember we used to say the Pledge of Allegiance when we was in school. And they, you know, even say the Pledge of Allegiance in school. You know, they took him out the school. We done took him out of everything that we do at the dinner table. You know, we used to say grace before we ate dinner. I got to get over this. And half the people don't even have a dinner time. You're not in a group home like setting. You know, most normal homes don't have a dinner time. But I make that happen in my household. I have to make it happen because I do work at a group home. And I make them eat at a certain time. And then when I'm at home, I'm going to make sure me and my granddaughter, we eat at a certain time. Put your phone down. Let's talk life. How was your day? You know, stuff that should have been going on all along. And I want to look into your eyes. I want you to look into mine and tell me, how was your day? What did you do today? Who made you mad? How was class? And I'm going to tell them about work. You know, that's our time together is dinner time. We get dinner time, we have dinner time together, and the majority of our good times are on the weekend. Saturday is our weekend time. But during the week, I want to know how was school. What you do in school? How's your teachers? All this and all that stuff. You know, because to me, that's important. It might not be important to you guys, but it's important to me. I need to look into your eyes. I need you to look into my eyes. I want you to know that no matter what, that I am there for you. And no matter what, that you are there for me. You know, that we have this bond. We have this inseparable bond. I don't want you to be scared to come and talk to me about anything. Talk to me. Let me know. Some things I might fuss at. Some things I might just, okay, well, you know what? Let's work this out. You know, and that's just me, though. That's the kind of home I grew up in, where I could talk to my mom about anything, from sex to STDs to guys to everything, to my cycle. Why is my cycle like this? You know, and that's the way I want her to come, because she's been so private with all her stuff, and now she's beginning to open it up, and thank God for that, because I love that part of her. Come to me, talk to me. Don't be scared to talk to me about anything. Not about your boyfriend, not about your cycle, not about anything. Come to me. Come to me. Come to me. And not only I want you to be my granddaughter, I want to be your source where you can come and talk to me about anything. I want to be your source where you think, well, hey, I don't have a best friend. I'm here for you. I got that shoulder that you can cry on. You know, I got that shoulder that you can lean on. You know, I want to be that. I want to be your rock. I don't want to be your life, but I want to be your rock. Where you think, I want her to keep praying too, but I also want her to know that, hey, that I am here. I would never leave you. I am here for you. I am here for you. I want to know what's going on. I want to know what's going on with your life. I want to know what's going on with your body. I want to know what's going on with your mind. So I can, from the experiences that I have, I can show you, I can't show you, but I can give you just a small piece of my advice of what I done went through to help you strengthen yourself, to strengthen your mind, to strengthen your body. And that's what I want, you know, from her. But nowadays, we just don't communicate with our kids. We don't, you know, we let the electronics take over. Why? Electronics is not a babysitter. Well, some household, 90% of the household, the electronics are babysitters. But that's wrong, though. It can't tell your child, come give me a hug. Hey, how was your day? It can't say, how was your day? Well, let me talk to you about this. Well, let me tell you about that. Like, she give me advice on my work. You know, when I talk to her, she give me a little bit of advice. She tried to. You know, and I listen. I'm not going to lie. Yes, I listen to her. Because that's what I want her to know, that, you know what, my granny going to listen. My Nini's going to listen. So I listen to her. But with all that being said, today is Friday. Happy Friday. Take time out with your kids. hug your kids, love your kids, let them know that you are there for them. They need you and you need them as well. Stay safe, be blessed, keep up with your prayers, and have a great weekend. I'll see you in the next video.